Okay, so as a heads up before this episode starts, this entire episode has no game audio. Now, if you were watching to the end of last episode, I explained that at some point along the line between recordings and test recordings, the audio from the game just cut out entirely. Now, this is an issue that RPG Maker has had for many years. It has not been fixed quite yet, where if the game is running long enough, the audio just cuts out entirely. And the reason why I didn't notice is because when I'm recording with a capture card, because I used to record using PC games using the GPU, using the hardware coder built into the card, and that would give me seamless, perfect, smooth video, but it wasn't as good as quality as if I were to use my Elgato HD60. And now I've switched over to using the Elgato HD60 to produce better quality looking video. Now the issue with that is that I have to set the system audio output device to HDMI, and the monitor I'm viewing the game on does not have speakers on it, so I can't hear the game audio. This is a trade-off I'm willing to make to be able to have better looking quality video, but at the expense of not being able to hear the game audio. And my only way of knowing if the game audio is cut out is by basically keeping an eye on the recording up on a screen above up on my wall, and making sure everything's good. But that's something I can't keep constantly doing when I'm trying to do recording. So this entire episode is not going to have any audio, but thankfully it's not really needed, because there's not going to be any really good songs, as far as I know, that would basically make it, completely worthless. It's mostly just me talking. So thankfully it couldn't come at a more different time, but it's sad that it had to happen like this. So enough rambling, on with the episode. Yo guys, Chris here, and I'm the Spring Gamer, and welcome back to more Heartbeat. Last time on Heartbeat, we tried fighting a boss a couple times, more than a couple times. Finally beat her, and now we have her as a party. Well, actually, we don't have a party member quite yet, but I'm hoping we will eventually soon. Today on Heartbeat, we will be heading back to town and getting into a battle right away with Klein at 1 health. I hope I have an item that gets me out of this, right? Flea powder! Yay! I was not expecting this right away. This is kind of funny. Just getting into a battle. Nope. Get it. Nope. Yep. There we go. Nope. Get out of the way! This is not the right way to start an episode. Oh, for Christ's sake. This is not a way to start an episode. Okay, lure you over here. Come on. Yep. There. Yep. That way. Yep. No. Yep. Get that way. Yep. No. Flea powder. One more try with this. There we go. Oh, come on! I got stuck on the wall. Just try to escape. There we go. No! Again. Come on. Yep. No, I got stuck on the plant again. There we go. That is not the right way to start an episode. I can tell you that much. What? Okay, I'm just getting out of here. Screw this. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, this is going to be a different one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Just escape. There we go. Just get past him. Don't look back. Okay, that is not the right way to start an episode. And I can't believe that happened. And I also have no more beat. Or not. Or it's beat. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Today, we will be heading back... Cough. Nope. Bad acting. Klein, are you alright? Hey, like Lo said, it'll be fine. I know. Let's just head back home. No, get away. But we'll be heading back into town. Jeez, can I start off this episode on a worse foot? We're heading back to town and seeing what is waiting for us over there. If we ever get back there without getting into another battle. Oh, all right, got through there. Jeez. I must be allergic to something here. What a pain. Klein, are you sure you're alright? Yes. Just winded, that's all. Lo was strong, wasn't she? Yeah, but... Don't give me that look, Eve. I'm fine. Just tired, okay? Something's wrong with Klein. Does not make me feel good about it, too. Hey, a bed, although I'm kind of in a good shape already is. Well, not that bad of a shape, but whatever. But let's just get over here. Whoa, Klein, what's wrong? Whoa, what's up with the cat Sith? Can't move my legs. My chest feels tight. It's like something just pulled my body from underneath. My chest is burning. There's something. I've seen this before. We need to get to Becky's. She'll know what to do. I'll go on ahead. I'll let her know. Come on, Klein. I'll carry you. Don't worry. All right, let's move our little butts here and get Klein over to Becky's. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why now? Eve Staccato, right? Like it says on the listing. Please try to reason with Lo. Her pride might get in the way of reason. Is that the one we needed to read? Okay, whatever. Let's get over to Becky's, although I don't know which one is Becky's. Is it this one? Was it this one, right? Yes. I thought it was just a cold, but it feels like there's something else. Klein, I'm sorry. This is all my fault, forcing you to go out and stuff. This is the kind of thing that happens to Lo sometimes. It's not a big deal. It's an infection. Yeah, you probably fought something you weren't supposed to. Besides me, I mean. Tell me, what's the appropriate action for this? Rest? We don't have time. Usually caused by toxin mog. Some kind of gunk gets stuck inside your core. I wonder if it might be connected to the Kune sighting from the news. What? Chill. Eve's just gotta poke around your core and get that gunk out, fuzzball. Sounds weird, but I'll do anything it takes. Open wide, Klein. No, Eve, you gotta do it somewhere Klein can be comfy at, like your house. Okay, got it. I'm sorry, Klein. No, I should be the one to say sorry. I deserve this. But I never meant for this to happen to you. You're my best friend, Klein. She'll be fine, Eve. Quit being such a sad sack and go help her already. Being conjurers is more than just fighting and hanging out. You gotta spot each other. Now come on, a smile is most needed in the most dire times, so try and smile, will ya? You'll be fine. We're conjurers. This is what we do. Gotta deal with. Right. I'll do my best. And another text. Kune spot. Read ASAP. Hey, Eve, I know you're having fun with your little Mog pals and stuff, but one of my field cams caught a shot of a Kune. Please be careful. So we have to be on the lookout for a Kune, huh? Alright, well, let's just find a sewer grate. I don't know where the one in this town is, though. Where is that sewer grate? Because that... Oh, there it is. Because taking the sewer grate will allow us to get back to Sunwich a lot faster, of course. Also, I think the gate's closed, wasn't it? Last time we were here? No, it wasn't. Okay. I vaguely remember last time we were here, the gate was closed for some reason. Okay. Just take her back up to the room and get her healed or something. Healed? I'm sorry, Klein. I'll try to fix this. Eve, I'm scared. Don't be. It'll be okay. No, not that. I'm scared of what you'll see in there. I'll take anything on if it means saving you from my dumb mistakes. No, I don't mean... Eve, just please promise to be me one thing. What is it? Please don't hate me. Why would I? I forced you into this dumb adventure. It's my fault. Just hang in there. And we're saving, apparently. Long before you were born. Before man got his ways. I was something else's familiar. The last ambassador between the den and the outset. Her name was Eve, the woman your parents bore your name from. An extremely talented conjurer that made every Mogwai in the den whisper in awe. Her first Mogwai went by the name of Nyx. She was a simple and shy wisp Mogwai, Eve's first and most dear companion. For years together, they traveled the world to worlds only possible in dreams. Her second Mogwai went by Caesar. It was a rare sight to have a Yang Mogwai's heart sync with a female conjurer. Her special Wuji alignment made this possible, a sign that Eve was meant for greatness. As a trained general from the den, he made sure Eve never lost a fight. It was her third and last Mogwai, Klein. like the common cat Sith. In my younger days, I don't think I would have been someone who called you friend. My interest at the time lay solely in gambling, fine wine, and easy women. Pure debauchery. I'll never understand how a pure-hearted girl could pick me as a familiar. After hearing of her feats, the queen opened her heart once more and invited us to her court. Caesar, look, it's a letter from the queen herself. Quite an honor. You would be the first human to set foot in the den since the war. Eve, you'll be making history. Oh, we're controlling now? I thought it was still a cutscene. Okay. I'm so proud of you. You're making history. Oh, she said the same thing. This is such a joy. I didn't think she'd... Well, we must be on really prove to her that... Yeah, geez. That Mogwai and humans can truly get along. Hey, Klein, do you think she'll like it? You're wasting your time. Human life is so ephemeral. I don't even know what that means. Oh, I thought that was a door. What's in here? You're unbelievable. Everything is politics to you, isn't it? Was that King Varian? So we can talk to people, but we are basically invisible to them. King Varian. I wonder what happened. We should find out what happened. It's pitch black. Or maybe not. I guess we can go this way then. This dull, loveless life in the castle. I can't take it anymore. Such a waste. To dwell on such old matters, I'm nothing more to her than a rag soaked up in tears. I thought this world would be paradise. The den is a prison, Caesar. It must be hard. I'm sorry for your majesty. Long. Drop the formalities. Please, it'll do me good. Right. Long it is then. Sorry you have to see me like this. You shouldn't have to deal with me. It's no problem, Long. You work hard. You deserve a break too. Caesar. Yes? To be free. To come as you go as please. You're lucky, you know that? Can I talk to him again? The same thing. That does seem like a difficult situation, but dry your eyes, okay? Even if it were just a piece for me of me to escape this wretched rule, I'd be at ease. I don't know who else to turn to. Do these guys say anything? Nobody else can get so close to the throne like we can. Who else would help him? He seems just so sad. Is that true? This has to be the most foolish thing you have done, Caesar. This doesn't seem right. Should you really help him? Okay. Please, I'd like to come with you. That is easier said than done, Long. If not me, then how about half of my soul? Well, what are you saying? I'm interested in this. I do not want my remains to solely lie in this horrid underground prison. Caesar, please, you're my only friend down here. I do not want my remains to solely lie in this horrid underground prison. Caesar, please, you're my only friend down here. To go behind your wife like this over someone as lowly as a soldier. We already have an egg ourselves. Why don't you care for that instead? Because I can't stay down here forever, not with you like this. What if a manticore hatched from that? A manticore born with your looks? Or a dragon of that commoner's visage? What would the public think? Setting this egg upwards, the humans would see it as ribaldry behind the castle walls. The venerable queen of all Mogwai disrespected her own turf. Weakness, they will see it as weakness, and they will try to end us again. Sending this egg upwards. Oh. In return, anything you desire. A favor, eh? I know for a fact you're not close with any of them, so just accept this. If your quarrel with Caesar, then why not make him down instead? That would be too easy. I want him to know that what it feels like to be stolen from. But she's my conjurer. Please, how hard is it to find a conjurer, especially for a Dame Magnet such as yourself? I'm sure she will turn anyway. It's definitely possible, but has it ever worked for a Wuji conjurer? Does it matter? Human lives are so short. However, dissident suffering can be forever. I want to make sure nobody ever challenges the throne like this again, for all Mogwai's sakes. You're one of the few that can get close to Caesar's Eve. You have to do it. Fine. For a human, eh, Gremory? Why not? Just use your sword. It's what the queen requested. I have no say in the matter. Well, money is money, I suppose. Just get to it, Stolas. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Okay. A human forged sacred dagger. Gremory, you traitor sin imbecile. Her knife, dipped in poison by my bedroom. I knew humans cannot be trusted. Guards, seize her. Make sure she never sees the light of day ever again. Klein? Klein! Eve, this isn't your fault. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be here. Klein, please, let me go! Nix. Guards, seize them. No, Eve! Eve! Klein, you coward! It was either him or the egg, and you chose your reputation. It's too late for you. The king is long by now. I won't let you ruin the life I've built for our people. I won't let anyone betray me again. What? I loved him, and you stole him from me. Now I'll steal what all of you left from you. An egg? It was holding an egg. It's cold, but a viable trophy for a tough kill, non? I can't believe Caesar let that happen. And Nix, she didn't even do anything wrong. Nix, I need to save her. We would be attacked on sight if we stepped foot back in the den. They would have killed you. I can't live with that, Eve. There must be a way. It's impossible, not with the Queen's rage awakening like this. She'll kill us on sight. Hey, don't hurt yourself. It's all my fault. I ruined everything. A million apologies can't undo the damage I've done, and yet. I'm so sorry. My name's Eve. What's yours? Eve, huh? It's Klein. Oh, I remember this. The first day of moving to Sunwich. Wait a minute. I wasn't wearing those shoes when I first met Klein. Ah, so the one who kept disrupting my sentries is connected to that Reaper. Is Klein remembering things wrong? I don't remember this happening. How lucky of me. Queen Vereen will be pleased if I bring this back as well. Wait, you're not a memory. Are you the one making Klein all sick? Oh, you're the girl constantly appearing in Remy's thoughts, I see. I highly doubt you'll get out of here alive, so it's fine. My name is Yorsk. What sentries were you talking about? Are you talking about those red-eyed clusters? I'm Kune Kune. I can plant in madness into mogs and use them as eyes. I even try getting those interdimensional hounds you humans angered so much egos. Wait, you're Yorsk, the terror. The terror trio guys kept mentioning. The terror trio? Is that what the Wakener fleet have been calling themselves? Cute. I didn't think they'd be so incompetent that I'd have to do the doer work myself. I admit, Nix Ronov is slippery, but Klein, so small and frail, easy catch. I won't let you do that. Klein's a good person, honest. Are you really saying that after everything you've seen her do, foolish human? It's your lucky day, lady. I'm not that attentive. Then perish. Fighting time. Oh, okay. So we are fighting. Okay, I don't know how to go into this, so I'm going to use this turn to heal. To see what they're going to do. Okay, I don't know what that did, but it was interesting. So I'm going to use a Meteor Rush because that's going to deal quite a bit. Oh, wow. That did more damage than I thought it was going to. But that's worrying me, though, because they don't seem particularly on the powerful side. Okay. Yeah, I'll use one of the caramel custards. Get myself back up to full health. Because it did take a few turns for me to get down to that low of health, too, which is interesting. This might not be that bad. Okay. Galaxy Spin again, I suppose, because that worked out so well. Try and take out the henchman over there on her side. Or its side. I don't even know what gender it is anymore. Even though I probably can tell from what I've seen so far already. Took the henchmen out. Yeah, I'm going to go for it again. Because that does so much damage to begin with anyway. Just going to kind of bonk for the rest of it. Not use up all my beat. What the heck? What? And now she's more powerful. Okay, now I kind of regret using all my beat on that one. Okay, wonderful. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's good right there. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, sir, whatever. I'll just go for a Galaxy Spin the entire time. See how much damage that does. What the? Okay, I don't even know what's going on with this fight anymore. I probably could just bonk the whole time, to be honest. She's not doing a whole ton of damage. You know, why can't low be this easy? Like, seriously, like, why does this thing have to be that this easy? Is it doing another phase? Or maybe not. Okay. No fair. You should have gone mad by now. Am I getting rusty? No, that can't be. You know nothing about a Conjure's Resolve. That's why you can't get me sick. As my mother once said, stupid people can get sick anyway. Well, I'm done dealing with you. This was fun, but you're a waste of time. But just wait a minute. Until then, so long, Eve. Can we go in the house? No, okay. Moving on. Nyx, you really meant it all those times, didn't you? Yes, always. With all my heart. Gotcha. Now let's get out of here. Let go of me, you disgusting pile of organs. I'll tear you apart. I'll make you rot. That's enough out of you. Whatever. I still have a few red dye clusters ready to take Nyx Renove down. I will go down with Mogwai history. You'll see. I saw everything. She meant a lot to my great-grandma. I won't let you. Making other Mogs sick just so you can get some kind of reward for a bounty. You really are such a stupid girl. Nyx Renove is a threat to the throne. That Eve Shin was a fool to think that Mogwai and humans could ever get along. She poisoned our way of living, and I must bring everything, the den, back to order. Who knows? I could be on the throne one day. I have to stop any possible descendants. It isn't over, Eve Staccato. Klein, please get up. Huh? Eve? Hey, I can feel my legs again. Feels good. Eve, thank you. I wouldn't be here if it weren't. You had me worried there. I'm glad you're okay, Klein. Eve, I'm so sorry you had to see all that. I'm so sorry. I don't want you ever to know about all I've done. I don't deserve you. Doesn't matter. That old stuff. We gotta think forward, you know? The past is the past. What matters is you're a good person now. Eve, I love you. Ah, Klein. Ha 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 ha. We should go after yours. Goodness knows what she's up to right now. I beat her pretty good, so I don't think she'll do too much for now. Besides, she mentioned Nyx being hard to catch anyway, so it'll be fine. I suppose so. You have been caring for me all day. You must rest, Eve. Yeah, a power nap will do good. Ray will rescue Nix in the morning, okay? Alright, Eve. In the meantime, how about a story? I want you to tell you all my own words. Long before you were born, before man forgot his ways, I was somebody else's familiar. The last ambassador between the den and the outset. Her name was Eve, the woman your parents bore your name from. An extreme talent conjurer that made every Mogwai in the den whisper in awe. Her first Mogwai went by the name of Nyx. She was a simple and shy wisp Mogwai, Eve's first and most dear companion. For years together, they traveled to worlds only possible in dreams. Her second Mogwai went by Caesar. It was a rare sight to have a reigning Mogwai's heart sync with a familiar female conjurer. Her Wuji alignment made this possible. Eve's ephemeral life would be full of wonder. As a trained general from the den, he made sure Eve never lost sight. It was her third and last Mogwai, Klein, the common cat sith. In my younger days, I don't think I would have been someone you called a friend. My interest at the time had laid solely in gambling, fine wine, and easy women, pure debauchery. I'll never understand how a pure-hearted girl could pick me as a familiar. After hearing of her feats, the queen opened her heart once more and invited us to her court. Han Varian, strong, ruthless, and efficient, one of the oldest Mogwai in our realm. Knew humans before humans knew themselves, her wisdom only matched her temper. She was always accompanied by her young, striking husband, King Varian, known to Caesar as Long, the lonely dragon of the castle. The queen sought for her work to be more than love. He grew bitter and jaded as centuries passed. Despite managing to spawn an egg without love, it never had the chance to hatch. A symbol of embarrassment for the queen, a thing to be gawked at by her audience. Eve was the queen's way of giving humans a second chance after the first betrayal. Unfortunately, Mogs prefer emotion over logic when it comes to choosing actions. With the constant visits to the castle, Long and Caesar grew close. Unlike with the queen, Long found solace in Caesar's company, his first actual friend. In this case, they lost their senses. Long yearned for a part of him to leave the den, and Caesar knew without thinking, compiled thus. An egg between the two were spawned. The queen soon caught wind and was enraged. It had been millennia since her last sorrow. Not only is it a scandal if a manicore hatched, but it was a proof that giving humans another chance only brought misery yet again. Wrought with desperation, she sought for me. She knew my disregard for my comrades. She promised me that if I accepted her request, I would drown her body in bounty only imaginable. She had me procure a poison from the most renowned apothecary in the Outlands. After our appointment, I was never to see that apothecary again. Only whispers remained. The queen was wise, and she knew how to destroy a Mogwai from the inside. To steal Eve's life was retribution towards Caesar for stealing her king. She had seen inexplicable misery once before and survived. She knew he would not. After realizing the grief this would cause, not only to humans, but to Mogwai as well, I couldn't stomach the thought. I knew I had to stop her. This was my only means of penance. My rapier would be too thin to slice through the hide of the den's most powerful dragon. With an area thought, I took one of Eve's sacred daggers and dipped it in the poison. As I approached the queen's quarters, my legs slipped out of underneath me. I had dropped the knife in panic. Unable to do the deed, she found out. I blamed Eve. The next day, the queen accused Eve of treason. The smirk told it all. She knew I'd given her a window into rallying the den against the outset. The den knew Eve, but the queen's fear of mongering drew the hearts against reason. She ordered guards, Caesar's own platoon, to slay us all on sight for our betrayal. Nyx and Caesar fought while I swallowed in my own guilt, unable to move. I had to think fast. My heart was used to guilt, but not like this. I had to help. As a guard was about to strike her, I panicked and carried Eve off into the outset as quickly as I could, leaving Nyx and Caesar behind to deal with the punishment that was rightfully mine. My eyes met Nyx's. The sorrow in them was all I could see. Her words fell on deaf ears. Eve pleaded, call her name, but my legs would not stop running. As the General Caesar felled his guards with ease, even with an egg in hand. However, when it came to the queen, well, that's a different story. I can only recall stories passed down from cat-sith to cat-sith during my travels. Caesar did not defeat her, he failed miserably. How could he? She was akin to a god. The queen, mad for revenge, possessed Caesar's weakened frame. She bore herself into her core. Such an ability only possessed by few. He had stolen her life, so now he steals his. His body became her vessel. He had become a mere puppet, and she took over. As for Nyx, she went to the castle's jail. She went quietly. Hope, that was a mere word to her. 200 years of isolation was her sentence. Without Eve, it might as well be forever. She posed in her new form, a way of instilling fear into the den, a walking punishment display. She forced them to know what his agonized face as a warning to those friendly with humans. The queen posed as the king, spread rumor, stating that Eve had wanted to take the throne. With Nyx's image by Eve's, the den turned against all wisps, branding them responsible. Minotaur gatekeepers were disposed for allowing a traitor to walk into the den. Cerebuses were chosen as replacement, loyal hounds that made sure the outset was but an exit. Longhead fled the den and took the queen's egg as a last revenge act. He knew it wouldn't hatch under the queen's newfound recompense. He feared for his fate. Hunters quickly ambushed him as he exited the den, slain on the spot, egg in hand. Rumor has it that the hunter had kept his egg as a trophy for his demise. Moggs whispered of a dragon raised as a Mogwai hunter, weapon against its own kind. But as I said before, that's only a rumor. Eve could not handle the loss of her familiars. Sorrow quickly took over. As I was the last Mogwai she had, the one that had betrayed her trust. I had to break our pact. There was only no way I could save her. Misery begets more misery. I was useless. Out of, perhaps, love, I still watched over her, to make sure she was all right. She married another human and had children with them. I was her way of bandaging the gigantic scar in her heart. I wanted to help her, but how could I even show my shameful face to her? The den and the outset grew further apart as years passed, all because of a coward named Klein. Until one day I saw you, Eve. After waiting years, you were the one viable descendant she bore. I had to keep these feelings at the back of my mind just to keep you safe. I considered you my penance, my second chance. I wanted to make it up to Eve Jin. You were my way of brandishing the gigantic scar on my heart. Those lonely days faded fast whenever I heard your voice echo through my heart.